Hi, I'm Coach Rob. If you own a wetsuit, I want to bring a couple things to your awareness when you train with the wetsuit. Most everybody knows that, hey, I bought a wetsuit, I'm going to train in an open water setting for a triathlon, but I want to encourage you to take your wetsuit to the pool, and I'll explain a couple important things that you need to focus on. Number one, let's say that you take your stroke count for 25 yards, and for even numbers, let's say you're going 25 strokes without a wetsuit. You put a wetsuit on, and let's say you bring that number down to 20. What I need you to pay attention to is that tells me that you're covering more than 1 yard with every pull through. Good news, you're more efficient and you're faster. Bad news is if you go off course, you're going to go off course even quicker, and you're going to end up swimming obviously longer and further than you want to. So here's what I want you to think about. When you're in the pool, count your strokes. You should already know what your normal stroke count is without a wetsuit. Then put your wetsuit on. You'll notice that there'll be an improvement immediately. Then attach a number to your sighting. Practice this in the pool. Every third stroke, just barely bring your eyes up, barely break the surface, sight, go through your normal, then take a breaststroke. I have a video that's on that. It's beyond the scope of this video. But I want you to practice with the improved efficiency and speeds. You're going to have to sight on a more regular basis. Why do I want you to do that in training? Every time you pick your head up, you're going to put a little bit more stress on your lower back. What I don't want is your lower lumbar right above where your hip, where your butt is at. I don't want that muscle to go into spasm. The other thing that happens when you swim with a wetsuit, and particularly when you're in the pool, you can break this habit, is when we're working on the front 90 part of the swim stroke, what ends up happening is we forget about the back 90. So you get into here, and then instead of pushing thumb to thigh as you hear so much about, people have a tendency to get underneath their belly button and they bring their hands straight up. So what I want you to think about is making sure that your thumb is hitting your thigh when you're in the pool. What you have to keep in mind is the wetsuit's going to do the work of keeping you horizontal in the water. You need to be focusing on good rotation, armpit to the bottom of the pool. What I want you to think about is while your arm in front is torpedoing out front, I need to make sure that the arm that's behind you is doing the full 90 degrees thumb to thigh. Now, I'm going to do a separate video about the arm tempo, one of the traps of swimming in a pool too much and why that doesn't translate into fast open water swimming. That's another video. But when you're training with the wetsuit in the pool, keep in mind you don't want to become lazy with the wetsuit, which is very, very easy to do. So the two things I want you to think about: focus on sighting, get a cadence down, and focus on that back 90 on the swim. So the other question that comes up relevant to the wetsuit in the pool is, will it ruin my wetsuit? And the answer is no. As soon as you come out, just make sure you rinse it in the shower there, get all the chlorine off of it. If you let the wetsuit dry with the chlorine on it, yes, it will start to eat into the neoprene eventually. But I have people that'll spend, they'll invest in the technology of a high-end wetsuit, and then they're afraid to swim with it in the pool. Then they get bit with the laziness in the open water and they don't know why. So I hope you've learned a little bit about how to use the wetsuit in training to improve your open water speed. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. And if you ever have any questions, you can reach me and my team at contact@coachrob.com. Thanks for watching.